This is SUNY New Paltz. Approximately 3,100 people live on the 216 acres of property owned by this state university. This campus uses 150,000 gallons of water every single day. You can practically take 9,000 showers with that amount of water.
The water from campus that we use on campus comes from two different locations. The first location is if it is raining a lot, that rain falls on the Schwangum Ridge and that water flows into 3 different basins up on the ridge, and that water is cleaned and then is pumped to the village of New Paltz and to SUNY New Paltz. And then if there's not a lot of rain, we get our water from the Ashokan Reservoir up in the Catskills, and that flows through the Catskill Aqueduct all the way to New York City, and a portion of it is pumped into the village of New Paltz and SUNY New Paltz. The Slow the Flow Save H2O campaign was inspired by a local issue. Typically, sustainability offices really care about conservation of all resources, including water, but the Catskill Aqueduct was under construction this past fall and also will be under construction in 2019 and 2020 for general maintenance and repair. And because it was closed, water was a precious resource. Last fall in 2018, periodically throughout construction, they actually reopened the Catskills Aqueducts to fill the water basins up on the Schwangum Ridge. But in 2019 and 2020, that's not going to be an option. So water is going to be especially a precious resource for the upcoming 2 falls. For a period of several weeks, the Office of Campus Sustainability was engaged in educating the campus constituents and students and faculty and staff about the source of their water and about how precious water is.
A lot of people, I think, were intimidated by the fact of reducing their water usage, especially in showers. A lot of people didn't like the idea of having to take shorter showers. So that was a bit of an immediate issue that students were confronted with, but I think a lot of people were excited about it because it presented a new type of challenge. I think that the Slow the Flow campaign can reach beyond students that live on campus and reach a lot of students that live off campus, because when we were doing the farmers market tabling, a lot of off-campus students were really interested in reducing their water consumption. Taking shorter showers is a really easy way to do so. I know a lot of people use their shower time as time to relax and de-stress, but there are plenty of other options for that also. Some other easy ways, just very simple ways, are turn off the sink water while you're brushing your teeth, or to turn off water while you're washing your dishes, or even laundry, putting everything into one load instead of doing a few separate loads. Little things like that can really make a big difference.
Not eating meat is a big thing that people don't realize, that a lot of water goes into the production of meat in agriculture, so I think that's the major thing you can do.
Lowering that usage lowers the cost of bills, and I think that by doing that, you're also being sustainable, and it brings these activities and thoughts into adult life.
The campus reduced this water usage by 9.8 percentage points from the previous fall, for a total water savings of 1.5 million gallons.
I think the overall takeaway from the overall campaign was making students more aware of what's going on. A lot of times people don't realize or know where they get their water from, where their food comes from. So I think it's just making students more aware of those issues, and really education and student engagement.
The main message I'd send to students, faculty, and staff on campus is that water is life. It's a precious resource. We should protect it. The water from contaminants, from human impacts that we have on water, and that we should also appreciate how we use that water every day.